Hey guys, it's David from Red Wagon Dioramas. Quick shelf update today and some news on the channel for you. First of all, I want to say thank you everybody who's subscribed, those of you who have commented, who have liked my content. Really appreciate it. It's been really cool doing YouTube this year. I want to do a Q&A video here. I'm going to pick August 28th, Saturday night, around 6 p.m., probably 6 p.m. Eastern time. So if you can join me then, log on to YouTube. I'll be there live. You can ask me questions about dioramas, about the Black Series collection, really anything, Star Wars in general. Love to connect with you guys and do some chatting and answer some of those questions. So leave questions about my dioramas and whatever you see in the videos here in the comments to this video below, and I will kind of correlate all those together over the next 2 weeks and address them live, as well as take new live questions. So the other thing I want to do on this video is a quick update on my shelf display behind me. I did a shelf tour video, I think I filmed it actually like November, like around Thanksgiving in 2020. So a few things have changed here behind me. A lot of it's the same, but I thought I'd just give you a quick rundown of kind of some of the new things I put on the display and how I've shifted things around and what I'm working on and hoping to build in the future. So I'm going to flip the camera around here and walk you through my shelves again. All right, so flipping the camera around here. Not much has changed. I've still got the 40th anniversary figures there on the wall in that hockey jersey case. I did pad that out with some extra wood to give it the thickness you need for the figures. But here on the main shelves, again, these are two of the, 5x5 cube shelves by IKEA. They call them the Kallax units. Used to be called Expedite. You can look at my IKEA hack video on my channel to see how I kind of modded some of the shelves here to give larger display areas in between the cubes. So one thing I shifted was I moved my Death Star display here over to this shelf to the right. It used to be over there, and this is just kind of a temporary setup. I just wanted to see kind of the troopers and stuff. But I got a piece of black acrylic. So this was just a thin sheet of black acrylic. I think I ordered it on Amazon, and I need to actually get a little bit more because it's a little short on the shelf here. But I just always wanted to do the reflective floor for the Death Star. And those who've asked, these are the Death Star walls from GTP Toys, the space walls, which they sold for years and then unfortunately had to discontinue them when they became official with Disney. But anyway, so that's what those background walls are for that. See over to the right, I have my Krykna Spider with Mando here. This is just white paper. I'm gonna make a, eventually I'll do a more permanent cave-like display. Up top here, I've got Mandalorian figures, and then some of the bounty hunters. I did get the new wave of Black Series with Aura Singh and Zero and Tech about a month ago when they came out at Walmart. I was able to snag those, so got those guys on display. Casca Reeves over here. Eventually, I want to do a large diorama display on this whole shelf. This is about almost 6 feet wide, so I'd like to do kind of half cantina and half like exterior Mos Eisley kind of Tatooine town. And I think I can fit a lot of characters from Mandalorian in there, and some of the the original characters. I've got the Gamorrean guard here sitting on Fat Bib's throne. I have to started painting that, but I haven't finished painting it yet. A couple other things on this shelf that I really like. Obviously the Blurg from my friend Gary. He printed and painted that. Awesome custom. That is the IG 11 from SH Figure Arts. So very cool figure. And in the back there, I do have a Super Battle Droid 3D printed from Whisper Customs on Instagram. Top shelf, nothing much changed up there. I added a couple other carded figures. Like I've got the Darth Maul there with Boba Fett. I've got the Qui-Gon from Best Buy. And I have 3 of the original Origin Line figures there. Anakin and Maul and X-Wing Luke. Man, I just saw the Anakin's gone up in value again. It's crazy. A couple of speeders, some of the Carbonized collection. Got my Thrawn set and Shadow Squadron, and then my Mandalorian box figures up here. Top shelf over here has not really changed. Still got the Sand Troopers, the Tusken Raiders, the Canyon diorama. and Jabba's setup. I have a video on the Tusken Raiders if you want to check that out, how I made that foam rocks there. Down below, I've got the Emperor. That window and the stairs are from SH Figure Arts. The consoles are scratch built. I just put a video up a few weeks ago on kind of how that goes together. You can check it out. Here's my newest thing for the shelf. I've got the 3D printed bunker from Endor here. That is the 3D file designed by Landspeeder Luke. You can check him out on Instagram or Patreon. So I bought the file, well, I'm a Patreon member, so I bought the file from him. I had my friend Gary print it up. We did upscale it a little bit, just to give a little bit more size for the shelf here. But eventually I want to do a forest scene, you know, do kind of a train in the background imagery of the trees. That'll probably be something I work on over this winter, doing the Endor diorama. Got some fake ferns here. I'm planning to, you know, cut up and do some forest foliage. Anyway, over here on the left, this is kind of a placeholder right now, but I've got the Bad Batch figures there. Got Tech and Wrecker. Just recently picked those guys up. Got Tarkin, and then my custom Tonwi there. Rest in peace, Tonwi. Snowspeeder just kind of hanging out there in a cube down there. Got some of the solo figs at the bottom. Got my big Hoth diorama here. Eventually I will do a video on the Hoth diorama, how I built that. That was a lot of fun. Most of it's scratch built out of foam and spackle. And then I built the Bacta tank. The console I bought from Cranky Nerd Customs a couple of years ago. And that ice cave piece back there with Luke is from Layered Creations. So look up John at Layered Creations if you're looking for something like that from him. Down below, these shelves are kind of empty right now. I'm basically going to display miscellaneous figures here, loose, and some of the box figures in the background. So I haven't set these up yet. Got the Bespin diorama here, one of my favorites. You can watch the video on my channel of how I built that. And right next to it, I moved the Dagobah diorama over here. Originally, I had it all the way down on the left, and I really couldn't see it from my office chair, so I wanted it more front and center where I could enjoy looking at it. I love this thing. It's one of my favorite things I've done here. Yeah, so you got the Imperial shelf right above that. And then here, I've, again, kind of placeholder, just got a bunch of the Clone Wars figures here. I know it's kind of a hodgepodge of a bunch of stuff, but eventually, you know, I might set up a battle scene here or something. Maybe put all my Phase 1 guys there, maybe my Phase 2, I'm not sure. Some of the special customs here. Let's see, I got the Power of the Jedi, I think it is. Droideka from the early or mid-90s. Kind of scales well with the Black Series. Anyway, Whisper Customs, I've got the Assassin droid there. That Grievous is the model kit. And that Battle Droid on the Staff is a model kit too. Down here on the end, I've got some of the Star Wars Rebels figures set up on a sandy foam base that I made. And then down below, I've got some of the helmets and another empty shelf, which I'm gonna fill up with miscellaneous figures and stuff. That R2 is actually from a kid's humidifier that we had at home and it broke, so I kept the dome. I thought it looked pretty cool. Oh, I forgot one other thing. I changed up some of the lighting. So I've had these lights, which I think are they're all from IKEA, but these are the dioder strip lights from IKEA that they sell. They sell them for the Detolfs, but I was able to connect 5 of them together to stretch across basically this 6-foot wide shelf. So I have, I don't know how many sets now, but anyway, I've added those to almost every shelf except for Hoth and Bespin. I still have the other IKEA puck lights down here, these things. These were just, I had Velcroed to the ceiling basically, and they keep falling down. Like look behind the Wampa here, see this thing? Yeah, see it just flopped down. So those have not worked out great because the glue on the Velcro tabs has given out. Again, this has been on display for like, I think maybe 2 years now, maybe a little over that. So the adhesive just kind of wearing out. So and I had those puck lights everywhere here, so I ended up, so you can see the new diode stuff. So that was another change I did to the shelves recently, as I improved the lighting. And lighting makes such a difference, guys. You'll figure it out once you start putting displays together. Adding some lights. Yeah, it's kind of expensive. You know, these sets I think are 25 bucks a piece, so there's probably like $200 worth of lighting here in these shelves, but makes a huge difference. And of course, got to get one of these little clappers, right? We'll do the clap one more time.
You underestimate the power of the dark side.
All right, guys. That's it for the shelf tour. Back to my pretty face. So there you go, guys. There's a quick snapshot at my collection and the display here at my office. Yes, I get to look at this every day at work. It's pretty awesome. I am thankful for a boss who is somewhat tolerant of my hobby. Started with a couple figures on my desk a couple of years ago, and it turned into this. But that's how it is, you know. One of the things with doing YouTube this year, it's been interesting. I was encouraged to do YouTube because I was showing pictures of what I was building with the dioramas to my friends and family, and they're like, man, you should put this on YouTube. I'm like, I don't have time for YouTube. And it's interesting, I don't really have time for YouTube. I'm not able to do it like every couple days even. You know, I'm lucky if I get out a video, you know, every week. That would be awesome, and I'm not quite hitting that. Because guess what? Life's busy. I got 4 kids. I got a full-time job. This is really a hobby that I do for fun. But I have enjoyed YouTube. It's been fun to engage with other creators, just like I talk about the Facebook groups I'm part of and Instagram. It's fun talking, chatting, getting to know other guys that are in the hobby, and learning from each other and just sharing our creativity and our love of Star Wars. So on that note, I will keep doing YouTube slowly, steadily. I want to thank everybody who's subscribed so far. I recently passed 1,000 subscribers, which is awesome. I didn't think honestly, that would ever happen. So it's pretty fun. So look out for my videos once a month. I'm going to share 6 figures a month. It's just my way of kind of showing a little glimpse into my collection, what I'm picking up. And it's not always Star Wars. Sometimes it's, you know, Marvel or vintage toys or G.I. Joe even. So watch those videos. At the end of the month, usually I'll put out one of those videos. And in the meantime, I'll try to, you know, basically piece together how-to videos and build videos for some of my dioramas. So soon I will be doing a video for the Dagobah down there, and then eventually for the Hoth diorama, which I haven't done yet. And then as I work on Endor, I'll probably be putting some videos out for that too. I do have to, I have to clean this thing up, sand it down, paint it, and then obviously do all the forest terrain and everything else. So there's a lot of work ahead of me, a lot of fun, a lot of fun creative time, and hopefully a lot of fun with you guys on YouTube. So to wrap this up, Q&A video, August 28th, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Join me on YouTube. Send me your questions. Let me know what if there's anything you want me to talk about or explain a little more from any of my videos, or maybe it's something I haven't talked about yet. I'd love to, you know, I just love talking Star Wars with everybody, and especially talking Black Series collection and dioramas and customs and all that fun stuff. So thanks for watching, everybody, and may the Force be with you. Bye.